My name is Anna. Anna, welcome back Hill Fitness 1047. We wish you a good day. Here is the main news. Follow up now.
1. Anora's sound team didn't know what the movie was about when they began working on Aura, directed by Sean Baker. Is a 2024 film that follows a young escort named Ani, Mikey Madison, who marries the son of a Russian oligarch, only to have her fairy tale disrupted when his parents come to annul the marriage. Initially perceived as a romantic comedy, the film has been praised for its compelling narrative and atmospheric sound design. Achieving a 94% score on Rotten Tomatoes and receiving multiple nominations, including Best Sound Mixing at the Film Critics Guild Awards. Sound editing supervisor Andy Hay revealed that the editing process involved sharing incomplete reels, which contributed to the team's initial misinterpretation of the film's tone. 2. Fear Street 4 rating continues tradition for Netflix's horror franchise, Fear Street, Prom Queen, the fourth installment in the Netflix horror franchise based on R.L. Stine's books. Is set in 1988 and revolves around a prom queen competition at Shadyside High School where participants start to disappear. Directed by Matt Palmer, the film is scheduled for release in 2025. But no trailer has been released yet. The Motion Picture Association, MPA, has given it an R rating due to strong bloody violence and gore, teen drug use, language, and some sexual references, continuing the trend of R ratings for previous films in the franchise. 3. Terrifier 3 streaming release date revealed. The streaming release date for Terrifier 3 Inches has been announced for February 14, 2024, coinciding with Valentine's Day. The sequel, directed by Damien Leone, features Art the Clown returning for a Christmas rampage and stars Lauren Lavera and Elliot Fulham. The film has been a box office success, grossing $89.8 million on a $2 million budget. It will be available on Screambox, which also streams Terrifier 2 and a making-of documentary titled Art Attack. The dissection of Terrifier will follow a month later. 4. I'm Paid to Be Gross. Ridley Scott recalls the studio's surprising reaction to his $108 million sci-fi horror movie. Ridley Scott is a highly accomplished filmmaker who began his career later than most, directing his first feature film, The Duelists, at age 40. He has since directed 29 films, including notable works like Blade Runner, Black Hawk Down, Kingdom of Heaven, Gladiator, and its sequel, Gladiator 2. Scott is known for his ambitious, large-scale genre films, excelling in both historical epics and science fiction. His early sci-fi films are regarded as some of the best in the genre, with his second film holding a 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. 5. Avatar 3's production progress update from James Cameron is good news for the fourth and fifth movies. James Cameron has shared a positive production update for Avatar, Fire and Ash, indicating good news for the fourth and fifth films in the franchise. Since the original Avatar released in 2009 and became the highest-grossing film of all time, followed by the successful sequel, Avatar: The Way of Water, Cameron's plans for 3 additional sequels are progressing. He noted that Fire and Ash is further along in production compared to Way of Water at the same stage, which suggests that work on the subsequent films can commence sooner and may avoid future delays. 6. Goonies 2 in development with original writer returning after years of speculation. A sequel to the 1985 classic, The Goonies, is reportedly making progress. The original film followed a group of kids on a treasure hunt while evading a crime family. Warner Brothers is looking to revive established franchises for its 2025 lineup, including a new Goonies film. Chris Columbus, who wrote the original screenplay, is set to return to write a treatment for the sequel. Having previously discussed the project with Richard Donner and Steven Spielberg. 7. Tom Cruise's Tropic Thunder spin-off movie addressed by Ben Stiller. We have discussed it. Ben Stiller recently provided an update on the potential spin-off movie featuring Tom Cruise's character, Les Grossman, from the 2008 comedy, Tropic Thunder. While Stiller confirmed that he and Cruise have discussed the idea over the years, he indicated that the project is not currently in development. Tropic Thunder follows a group of actors attempting to film a Vietnam War movie, with Cruise's memorable performance as a foul-mouthed producer standing out among a star-studded cast that includes Robert Downey Jr., Matthew McConaughey, and Jack Black. 8. Gremlins 3 gets a reassuring update despite being in development for 8 years. Gremlins 3 has been in development for 8 years, with original writer Chris Columbus attached to the project. Although there have been few updates since a potential script was announced in 2017, Columbus confirmed in 2020 that the film would use creature puppets instead of CGI. Recently, Deadline reported that Gremlins 3 is still in development, reaffirming that work on the sequel continues despite the lack of news for the past 5 years. This update coincided with announcements regarding other Warner Bros. Projects, including a fifth Matrix movie. 9. 2025's Wolfman Rotten Tomatoes score revealed. Is the reboot as good, if not better, than the original 1941 monster movie? The Rotten Tomatoes score for the remake of Wolfman, directed by Leigh Whannell, has been revealed at 59% based on 54 reviews. The film, which follows a family attacked by a creature while discovering their father is transforming into a mysterious being, features a cast that includes Julia Garner and Christopher Abbott. Screen Rant's Alex Harrison rated it 6 out of 10, praising Garner's performance as the film's emotional core. An audience score is expected to emerge over the weekend as more reviews come in. 10. It was insane. Gerard Butler reveals actors were getting injured every day while filming Zack Snyder's $456 million historical epic movie. Gerard Butler is a highly successful and recognizable action movie star, known for films like Olympus Has Fallen, Cop Shop, Plane, and Den of Thieves, including its sequel, Den of Thieves 2, Pantera. His collaboration with filmmaker Zack Snyder, known for his divisive yet popular action films like Dawn of the Dead and Man of Steel, has solidified Butler's status as a legendary action star. Snyder's 2006 film about Spartan warriors, despite a modest Rotten Tomatoes score of 61%, was a box office success, grossing $456 million and featuring impressive action sequences. 11. One of A24's best-rated films of 2024 to make movie history in a meaningful way. A24 had a successful year in 2024, with 3 films, Civil War, Heretic, and We Live in Time, ranking among its top 15 releases. Civil War became the studio's second highest-grossing film, earning $106 million. While Heretic grossed $43.8 million and earned lead Hugh Grant nominations for a Golden Globe and BAFTA. The studio also received critical acclaim, with many releases achieving certified fresh status on Rotten Tomatoes, including Love Lies Bleeding with a 94% score and I Saw the TV Glow at 84%. Additionally, one of their films is being considered for Best Actor and Best Picture at the Oscars. 12. Justin Baldoni escalates Deadpool and Wolverine Nicepool claims. Demands Disney maintain all documents relating to character. Justin Baldoni's legal dispute with Blake Lively has escalated to involve Marvel Studios and Disney due to the character, Nicepool, in the film Deadpool and Wolverine. Lively has sued Baldoni for sexual harassment and claims he led a retaliatory online campaign against her during the production of their film, It Ends With Us. Baldoni alleges that a character in the recent film is a parody of him, mocking his feminist image. His attorney has sent a litigation hold letter to Marvel and Disney executives, requesting the preservation of documents related to the character's development. 13. It gets to a religious level. James Mangold addresses directing the DC Universe's Swamp Thing movie and the difficulties of fitting within a franchise. James Mangold, known for directing the acclaimed film Logan, is set to direct DC's Swamp Thing, a project in the DCU's Chapter 1. In a recent interview, he indicated that while DC may have plans for the film to kickstart a franchise, his focus is on creating a standalone gothic horror movie rather than setting up sequels or future spin-offs. 14. One animation studio dominates Netflix's top 10 global chart with 4 movies occupying top spots. Disney has long been the leading name in Hollywood animation since the release of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937. The landscape began to change in the 1990s with the emergence of DreamWorks, which gained acclaim with films like The Prince of Egypt and Shrek, the latter rivaling Disney Pixar's Toy Story series. Today, Disney and DreamWorks continue to dominate the box office, but other studios such as Blue Sky Studios, Laika, and Aardman have also gained prominence in the animation industry over the past 2 decades. Wicked domestic box office soars past a Spielberg classic on all-time Universal chart. Wicked, the film adaptation of Gregory Maguire's novel, is concluding its successful theatrical run but has achieved significant box office success, ranking among Universal's top 3 highest-performing movies domestically. Starring Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba and Ariana Grande Butera as Galinda, the film explores the origins of the Wicked Witch of the West. After 2 months in theaters, it has grossed $459 million, surpassing Steven Spielberg's 1982 film. Despite its transition to home media, Wicked continues to perform well at the box office. 16. Avatar 3's new Wind Tribe explained by James Cameron. They're nomadic traders. James Cameron, director of Avatar, Fire and Ash, discusses the introduction of the nomadic Na'vi tribe called the Wind Traders in the upcoming 3rd installment of the Avatar franchise. Following the Sully family's struggles against human invaders on Pandora, this sequel will introduce new elements, including the antagonistic Ash people and the Wind Traders, enriching the narrative and the world of Pandora. In an interview, Cameron compares the Wind Traders to historical nomadic groups on Earth, highlighting their unique creatures for travel, which promises a visually captivating experience. 17. The Devil Wears Prada 2 gets cautious update from Stanley Tucci. I would be so happy. Stanley Tucci, a star of the original film The Devil Wears Prada, provided a cautious update on the potential sequel during an interview with Variety. The 2006 movie, based on Lauren Weisberger's novel, was a box office success, grossing $326.7 million. Tucci confirmed that a sequel is in development but did not provide further details, expressing that the first film was one of his favorite experiences. 18. Avatar 3 image reveals Fire and Ash Clan's villainous leader and new flying Pandora creature. 18. New images for Avatar, Fire and Ash have been released, showcasing the villain Varang and the introduction of the Ash clan on Pandora, adding depth to the existing Omaticaya and Metkayina clans. The film is set to be released in theaters on December 19th. Concept art reveals the Wind Traders, who will manage large Pandoran creatures, and provides a glimpse of Varang, the Ash clan leader. Director James Cameron shared insights about these concepts in accompanying quotes. 19. Nosferatu gains awards season steam with new nominations after being shut out of the Golden Globes. Nosferatu's awards prospects have improved following new nominations. Despite an initial shutout at the Golden Globes. Directed by Robert Eggers, this 2024 film is a remake of the 1922 silent classic and has received positive reviews, achieving a certified fresh score of 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has grossed over $130 million worldwide, making it the highest-grossing non-prequel, non-sequel horror film of the year. However, its awards season journey has been mixed, with nominations for 4 Critics' Choice Awards and a cinematography accolade from the National Board of Review, but no nominations at the Gotham, SAG, or Independent Spirit Awards. 20. Avatar 3's new Wind Tribe explained by James Cameron. They're nomadic traders. James Cameron, director of Avatar, Fire and Ash, discusses the introduction of the nomadic Na'vi tribe called the Wind Traders in the upcoming 3rd installment of the Avatar franchise. Following the Sully family's struggles against invading human forces, this sequel will introduce new elements, including the antagonistic Ash people and the Wind Traders. Enriching the narrative and the world of Pandora, Cameron compares the Wind Traders to historical nomadic groups on Earth, highlighting their unique creatures for travel, which promises a visually captivating experience.